Hi everyone! Oh, welcome back to my book nook. Amanda here. So today we're going to be discussing Donnie Walton's The Final Revival of Opal and Nev. So, this book, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It has that mixture of historical fiction, but it also, it reads like a memoir at the same time, and a ongoing magazine article in which you are interviewing multiple people, and that's what's formulating the story. It's the types of things in which you have bits and pieces from various characters of this story that are talking about the events. So, Opal is a black woman from the South. She really enjoys singing. She's got great stage presence, not the best voice. Her sister has the better voice. Nev is a singer-songwriter from the UK. He comes to America so he can get started. He's got great voice, great writing abilities, but not the good stage presence. And he's working with with a recording company and everything. And they are trying to find someone to work with him to bring that stage presence because it's kind of what he's lacking. And that's how he ends up while they're going around, they end up hearing Opal and her sister singing at a bar, and Nev is like, I want her. He actually ends up writing a song regarding how fascinated he was when he saw her and everything. And so they go, they talk with her, they get her connected, she ends up joining in and everything. And the two of them are doing pretty good. They've got a good career going and everything. And then when the company signs another group who is very racist, very Confederate focused, going for those Southern, we still believe in Dixie and the South rising again people, starts bringing up a lot of tension, not just in regards for Opal and Nev, but a lot of the other people who are signed for this. And ultimately the recording company is like, hey, we're going to have a big showcase to have everything. And at this showcase, one of the band members for Opal and Nev ends up dying. And that is a big part of what this story is, what the book is talking about, is Opal and Nev's rise, this whole disaster, because the woman who has been researching this, that was her father who ended up dying. And she now works for a magazine company. And is going through talking about this whole thing. But then it continues on with the rest of Opal and Nev's career, including when it kind of fell apart. And the final revival of Opal and Nev is because they are working on doing basically a getting back together tour and everything, and music and whatnot. During Sunny's exploration, that is the journalist, exploration of all of this whole event, she finds out, hearing a rumor about something Nev may have done. And I'm not going to share what this was because it's a very big turning point in this, and a pretty decent spoiler. But by the end of this book, you end up realizing whether or not Nev did that action, it doesn't matter, because he's kind of an asshole, because he puts fame above anything else. Above protection of fans, above protection of people. He doesn't care as long as, and you know what, if what's happening that might be causing fans or other people harm or anything might get him more fame, hey, he's gonna soak it all in. This one had that little bit of the feel again with that historical fiction thing. But again, had this whole thing in which we're going to also focus on this whole plot line regarding Sunny. And not necessarily Sunny's connection to the fact that her father is the person that would die during this concert that Opal and Nev did. No. We're going to be dealing with the storyline we're going to be dealing with storyline regarding Sunny's, because she's getting so hyperfixated on this and gets so hyperfixated on this rumor that she hears that she's losing her job, she's going through all this other turmoil and everything, and I'm just like, why? Why is this something that is being written about, especially with the way that this story is done, that it's being written about as if it's part of this book that Sunny's making. I'm just like, this is... why, people? Why? Why are we doing this? This book would have been good 8.5, maybe 9. But then that part gets thrown in, and yet again, we're dropping a number to a good 7.5, 8, depending on everything, because they put in something that was not needed, hurt the book, and was nonsense. Let books stand on their own and stop pushing forward a plot line that doesn't work and isn't needed. The whole idea of Sunny losing her job because she's getting so fixated on this whole thing. It took away from a story be putting something in that it wasn't needed to make the story good. The story was already good. You put this in and you're breaking the whole feel of the book and the feel of the, this is what we're talking about, this is this whole process and everything, and just to throw that in. And it wasn't needed. I didn't like it. It dropped the rating a whole number of my numbering system because it was superfluous and unnecessary. But all in all, I love this book. I still recommend it even with that thrown in because the rest of this is so well done. It's got such a great feel. And again, not everyone dislikes the parts that I dislike. People might enjoy having that extra little color that gets thrown, and I just don't, and I think it took away. But all in all, this book is amazing, and I love it. Read it. Again, final revival of Opal and Nev. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and so you don't miss any when I post them, hit that notification bell. I will see you next time, everyone. Bye.